Today we're going to look at two young men who died in prison camps as civilians during the occupation. And I'm standing at the entrance to section 2 because neither have got a grave, though they were both St Saviour's boys. And the first is Marcel Rossi. He was of Montfort, St Saviour, though he'd been born in Lincolnshire. And he and his father were British. They had British passports. And as many of you will know, in February 1943, all those of British birth suddenly had to leave the island and they were deported to Germany. We're going to come back to that story later on. What an extraordinary turmoil and fear there must have been at that time. And they were sent to Cruisburn camp in Silesia. And at some point we believe, that the father and son were held in the Auschwitz complex. And Marcel is believed to have died, and please hear that word believed, because so awful were those camps, and so many were dying at that time. We can only say he was believed to have died. We can't actually get the exact date or the month. In April 1945. And again, think of the month that we think it happened in April. We're thinking of liberation in the May, and yet he died after the camp had been liberated, but many people did. And then the second is James Edward Houellebecq, a very Jersey name, and he was from Patchier Road, and so just next to our parish hall. He was born in 1927, he went to De La Salle College, a German search party. Again, you ask yourself, why were they searching his house? They found a gun and ammunition. And the gun was in fact a German gun, which the boy had stolen, because he was only a boy, and he concealed it in the house. The whole family was arrested and interrogated, but the only one who was deported was James. He was deported in July 1944, and he died at New Gama concentration camp. We do have a date for him, unlike the last poor boy. This one, he died, we know, on the 20th of January 1945. He was a month short of his 19th birthday.